Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'd like to say a big thank you to all of those of you who have subscribed. It's a big help. Today I want to talk to you about something that I find is very important. It's something you'll find me talking about all the time. And it's funny that I started working on this video about 3 days ago in my head, and over the last 48 hours, two of the people that I watch on YouTube have basically stated the same thing but slightly differently. And I'm talking about sources. Tick History had a video out today that was entitled How Hitler's Table Topic Books Broke History. And it's a video about how people are using source information to write history or rewrite history, and the source information may not be correct. Seisman Super Yachts, episode 138, was saying about a story that he and his team broke that other news media were trying to claim as their breaking news. If you go to the Seisman site, he will let you use videos and still pictures, but he asks that you ask them first and that you credit his channel for providing that information. That's something that I've tried to do from day one with my channel. I'm going to be doing another video very, very shortly on my new winch. I went and picked it up on the weekend. It's very important to me that source information is made available. Anytime I'm going to do something like the medical products for my first aid kit, go and look at Prep Medic. Look at the stuff that he has. Follow his channel. He has a beautiful video out done on everyday carry bags, stuff that you can pack around on the side of your hip for wound injuries. Stuff like this is important. You've got to be able to take the information given from anybody, myself or anybody else for that matter, and go and check it. Where does this guy get the information from? My mom was an English teacher, and I literally had it, I don't want to say beaten into me, but you understand where I'm coming from. If you make a statement, in other words, Dave Cadwell says, where is the proof to that statement? It's in the source information. It's in the videos that I have. One of the videos that I find you really need to watch is John MC47. He's the Chinese heater guy. Why am I saying this? If you watch a lot of people's videos, you'll find that they're getting the fuel pump installed incorrectly. It's important that you do it right. If you're doing electrical, go to EXPLORISTlife. Look at what Nate's putting out. I thought I had everything all figured out. Well, it turns out the breakers that I was going to use as breakers in the application I was going to use them in were not just wrong, they were totally illegal. They're against the electrical code. Well, I never would have known that had I not gone and watched his video series. So if you're building something or thinking of building something, if you've done your van conversion or whatever, electrical fires are major fires. Go and watch Nate's series. He has a beautiful series out on how to build, how to wire, what to do, what to get. He sells all the parts. Go and check it out. It's EXPLORISTlife.com, and he's on YouTube. It's important that you know where to go to check stuff out. There's too much information on YouTube and floating out on the internet that just isn't right. And that's the purpose of this video today. Check where your information's coming from. Check your sources. Make sure the person that says do this, do this, do this actually knows what they're doing. Now, I've had a gentleman comment on my diesel heater thing saying, well, you're putting it in a confined space. And I got back to this guy and I said, thank you. I gave him the wrong idea. My diesel heater is going into an area that's not only well ventilated, but I've also got 3 fans in there blowing air around. But when I made the video on the Chinese diesel heaters, I never told anybody that. That gave him the wrong idea. And this is the sort of thing that we need to correct. If you're going to do something, you're going to make a statement of claim, like my mother would say, you have to prove it. And that's what today's video is about. Please make sure, if you're going to give people information, this is where this comes from, this is where I got it from, here is where you go to look it up, here is another source you can check. I try to use my channel and I try to use my YouTube channel to improve people's lives. I'm only a small channel, but I believe that if we help everybody and we help each other, we're going to be a better place. But we're only going to be a better place if the information that I give to you and you give to your friend and he gives to somebody else is built on a sound foundation. And we cannot do what we need to be doing if we're sending information around that is incorrect. So please, if you're going to make a statement, you're going to say, this is the way you do this, show a source that says, here's where I got this from. I'm not an expert. I never claimed to be an expert. I love to cook. And like Chef Jean Pierre says, this is the way I make my lasagna. If you make your lasagna a different way, that's okay. But this is my way. That's the point of today's video. Get a source, post the source, put something in your description so somebody can check out where you're going and where you're coming from, and let's try to make the place a better place. My next video will be on my winch, and again I have a shout out to another YouTube provider. It's because of them I have this winch sitting downstairs, and I'll probably make that video shortly. Thanks very much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one, and have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.